Welcome to Splendor in the Raw. I'm Chef Tina Jo, and on today's episode of Splendor in the Raw, we're going to be making pesto, one of my favorites. Now, one of the main ingredients in pesto, of course, is basil. Basil is a culinary herb featured in Italian cuisine, and it also plays a major role in some of the Southeast Asian cuisines of Thailand and Vietnam. Basil has a very strong, pungent, sweet smell, and there are many varieties of basil. The one that is used most in Italian food is typically called sweet basil, as opposed to Thai basil or lemon basil and holy basil, which are used in Asia. So this particular pesto recipe was created because of my next door neighbor. We got a little competition going on, you know what I mean? So he grows his own basil in his house. In his backyard. He's very inventive about the way that he goes about it. He doesn't have a lot of land back there. He's got a few cats, and so what he actually does is he uses the cat litter, the big tubs, the white tubs that the cat litter comes in. He grows his basil in there. So when you're thinking about growing your own garden, if you don't have property or land that you can do it, you know, think outside the box just like he did, and you can grow it in just an abundance of things. You don't have to go through the expense of buying pots. So anyway, he eats pretty much the standard American diet, so he made his pesto with cheese, dairy cheese I should say, and pine nuts. And so pine nuts are another great nut that you can use in pesto. I happen to use walnuts in this one, and I wanted to mix it up a little bit again because we got this competition thing going on, so you know, I didn't want to use the same nut that he did. So what we're going to do is add the basil, and you need 2 cups of basil. Firmly packed, I mean really tightly pack it in. And I'm going to use the food processor. I'm just going to add this in. And now I'm going to add my oil. This is olive oil. And some garlic. Got to have the garlic. I'm going to add some white miso and also nutritional yeast. And nutritional yeast is fantastic for adding that cheesy flavor that we so want in the pesto. It also is loaded with vitamin B, so it's a fantastic way to make sure that you're getting some vitamin B. Now that was lemon juice. Here are the walnuts. And some Himalayan salt. If you have sea salt, you can use that. I prefer the Himalayan salt just because it's got a few more vitamins and minerals. So again, however we can make sure that we're getting more of those, use it. Now this is my secret weapon, so don't tell him. But this is a pinch of cayenne, just a pinch. Little added heat. Get that out, and then some white pepper. So this is simple, simple, simple. Put your top on, blend, bear with me for just a minute. Yum! So when it stops blending and it all hits the sides, what you need to do is stop your food processor and just mix your mixture down, push it down. Oh, it smells like heaven. And process again. This is really, really good. And I'm just going to pull one of these bowls out and just quickly show you what this looks like. Let's put a little dollop in the bowl here. You can see how absolutely beautiful that is. Now there are truly hundreds of ways to use pesto as far as I'm concerned, because I love this stuff. So what I've done is you can serve it on a little cracker or bread, and I've topped it just with a tomato, a little salt and pepper with some basil on the side. It makes a beautiful, beautiful presentation. Also, you know, it's summertime, and if you're growing your basil, or if you go to farmers markets, you can buy basil by the bags full, and it's really inexpensive. So what you can do is, you can see how easy this is to make. Just make a ton of it and you can freeze it. I put mine in some little Tupperware, some little plastic, you know, containers, fill it up, freeze it. You can pull these guys out whenever you want some. So it's just another way, you know, to make things affordable for yourself. You can also use zucchini noodles, which is a fabulous way to incorporate some pasta and using the pesto that way. So use your imagination. There are tons and tons of ways to use pesto. I really hope you enjoy this dish. Don't forget that secret ingredient. Okay, I'm Chef Tina Jo. This was Splendor in the Raw. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.